Yo, what's up my Destiny dudes? Today's video is about another anti-meta piece. This is Oathkeeper and La Monarque. And oh my god, this thing completely ruins lobbies when you play it the right way. I don't know if you guys know about this one. I'm sure a lot of you do. This was brand new to me. There's a content creator called, I think, Crazy Mr. Pips, and I was watching one of his streams the other day, and I noticed when he had on Oathkeepers that the La Monarque bow didn't have to be timed specifically when you're holding it and knocking the arrow. So what he would do is just hold it, wait for someone to peek around the corner, and then he would still be able to shoot them with a poison arrow. And I was like, oh my god, that's an awesome workaround. So I asked him about it. Turns out, yeah, the Oathkeepers, what do you call it, work around or bypass the need for the bow to be timed perfectly, so you don't have to do the whole 1 second exact timing every time you do the bow. It will just hold that poison charge for you indefinitely until you fire it. I've never been so excited to get back to a crazy loadout in my life. I've used these before with, I think, Lucky Pants, because it was a really cool thing to combine a quick draw hand cannon, but you don't necessarily need that loadout because the Oathkeepers allows you to kind of bypass the whole, specific timing of the bow. So it takes that skill gap of the bow and just lowers it down, to my level a little bit. This was a lot of fun, and like I said, it wrecks lobbies. Now, I want you guys to try this thing out, but you need to set it up specifically around the bow and arrow, more so than around the hand cannon. You can do it one of two ways, but I found more success setting it up around the bow and arrow, like the knocking speed of the bow. With your gauntlets, make sure you set it up so that you have a little bit quicker knocking speed of your bow. Make sure that when you are going over your chest piece, that you have unflinching for bows specifically. Also for your headpiece, make sure that you have the bow where it has greater target acquisition. All of that is what I'm using on my character right here with Oathkeepers. The hand cannon is the steady hand cannon, and it has quick draw and snapshot. To me, with this loadout, that's a god roll loadout right there. I also took this into competitive, by the way. Oh, one more thing. Use stasis. I used the other classes a little bit. I tried to mess around with going invisible. That does work, but I found that if my teammates, for whatever reason, cannot follow up on the guy that I just headshotted with the bow, even though he's weak and he runs around a corner, you need something to be able to follow up with. I also have, as you can tell, Charge with Light. But I also have another thing. The defensive ability of playing with a grenade, where you can shatter dive and get the bonus damage. That's two different ways right there. Have Charge with Light after you pick up an orb, but also have it so that you have the shatter dive damage bonus, and that damage bonus will give you a one-shot kill on any resilience level. It was doing like 180 to 190, and then there's tick damage. So right here, look, boom, one shot. Haha. Anyway, that's the main thing of this loadout. You got your bow, make sure all your modifications are there. So the knocking speed, make sure that you have anti-flinch or whatever it's called, reduce flinch. Make sure your mods are set up for target adjuster. Also make sure you have a quick draw hand cannon. Preferably a 120, because even if you get a body shot with the bow, the 120 will follow up with one shot to the body. Doesn't have to be a headshot. I'm just an overachiever apparently. Yeah, and then after that, make sure that you guys put it on stasis, because if you do happen to get somebody with the bow and he tries to hide around the corner, the shuriken is the thing that can help you finish him off. So he may be that one shot in the shuriken around the corner that bounces through walls and has incredible tracking. There you go. It'll finish him off. We also played around, as you see right there, with the Arc Souls, which is super helpful. Essentially, as you watch this game, oh my god, dude, I completely ran over this lobby. And every lobby that I went into after this, it didn't feel like it was fair. And I was playing a bunch of meta players. I was playing a bunch of guys that had 120 and shotgun, and they were trying to rush me, and they couldn't get through any doorway if I chose to close it down. This was so much fun to do. It is worth your time to try this out. It's very niche, but it's also very effective, especially with the whole, meta being 120 shoddy. I did struggle a little bit if somebody on the other team was a good sniper, meaning I could headshot and mess with them, I couldn't follow up. And if they could headshot me and get me around the corner, then I was in big trouble. But a lot of the times, of course, I'm playing regular meta, which is just the shotgun and the hand cannons, and I was able to completely throw them off their game. And I do mean completely. Like, before they could even get a shot on me, they were being hit by my teammates with stasis, by smoke grenades from other hunters. They were being hit by arc souls, my poison damage from the bow itself, and then a shuriken. And if they got close to me, I could dive roll away, slow them with the grenade, and smash and shatter dive, and then take on the next target with a single bow shot. This was super freaking effective. It is worth your time to try this out, my dudes. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. The rest of the gameplay footage here, I'm going to play with some music over it. This was just me having a regular showdown game, and if you watch what they're using, yeah, some of them are using the auto rifles for whatever reason, and then the other guys were using the hand cannon and the shotties, and one guy switched up to a grenade launcher, I think, to try to blind my sight, that kind of thing. So that was cool counterplay on his part. It was not effective. It did not work. I did take this into competitive, and we ended up playing a team that had 3 flawless players, and it was just me and my one teammate. We kept getting matched with the Blueberry. We didn't win those matches, but we were only losing 5-3 and 5-4 against guys that have gone flawless and play this game probably semi-professionally. So there is a lot of potential with this weapon here. No Cronus then or anything like that. I didn't use Cronus on any of this. This is just me playing, no device attached whatsoever. So yeah, it's that easy to use that you don't need any extra help with it. Alright. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you do decide to give this a shot, let me know how it works out for you. You could also try Wish Ender with Igneous Hammer if you have Quick Draw. Give that a shot. I haven't tried the Trinity Ghoul. I don't necessarily see the reason to, because La Monarch is a much better, in my opinion, dueling weapon. But it's up to you guys, whatever you feel more comfortable using. Alright, my Destiny dudes, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you all. I do have another video coming up very soon about an account recovery that I had actually done for me. I paid for the service because I wanted to see what it was like to be on that side of it. You always hear a lot of trash talk about account recoveries. I wanted to see what was really going on. And you know, guys, I test things for myself and give you my transparent feedback on what happened. There's some good and there's some bad, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. Alright, again, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.